Aries, what's good? All right, so we are going to be jumping into you guys reading now. I'm excited because as I was getting into you guys' energy, the phrase that came up to describe your energy was major respect. Okay, so whatever it is you're doing or whatever it is you're about to do, there is some major respect. Kind of like people are gonna put some respect on your name. It could be people who you are meeting right now, like who are coming up, and they're gonna see you for the diamond that you are and give you your props for work well done. Or these are going to be people from the past, and it's always, you know, the people from the past who doubted you, the people from the past who may have talked about you, the people from the past who may have even been obstacles and blockages in your life. It seems as though you're going to be getting respect. Major, that's the word, major, that's the key word, major respect. Okay, not just little respect, not just, oh, okay, you all right, okay, yeah, you did your thing. No, it's just kind of like, dang, okay, Aries, you know what I'm saying, like that. Okay, and major respect, maybe even from major people, because that word major keeps coming out. So this is big. This is big. All right, so we're gonna use 3 of these cards to describe what's so major about it. What did you do for this major respect? Who is this that's giving this major respect now? Because that key word too is now. Major now. Okay, maybe because I'm saying a timeline, maybe there was a time where you did something and you didn't do it good, or you didn't do it right, but now is different. Okay, something about this time. Woo! And you see how that wants to jump out. Abundance. Yeah, so you're coming into a huge abundant period of time, and this is probably very visible and very noticeable. Okay, I like these flowers, all these flowers on here. It's like things unfolded over time. And the unfoldment now has a whole garden of flowers, has a whole, you know, display that can be seen. So maybe you guys really just got ducks in a row. You got your ducks in a row, okay? And it's just like, man, how you get all them ducks to line up one by one like that and swim all in a pattern like that? It's like, it's dope. Like, that's major. Okay, some of you guys may get major, I just heard major distribution. Okay, so you got major distribution happening, and also I'm seeing a proposal because someone looks at you like major, like maybe y'all started off as friends, maybe things developed and grew and unfolded over time like these flowers, and now you are the full package. You are this person's harvest. And through major respect, they want to put a ring on it. They don't want to put respect on your name. They want to put a ring on your finger, okay? So let's see what else we get. Let's talk about this major respect, or what happened. Blame. Woo! So some of this major respect is coming from, let's just call it, I don't want to say, this is not the haters department. No, this is more so people who thought you should have done things for them, or people who may have like tried to blame you, or maybe pulled you down, hold you back. But this is, let's just say, a frenemy. Let's just say the frenemies group could also have been exes, okay, who didn't want to see you move forward, who didn't want to see this type of progress. But it's kind of like, well, if I can't beat you, I might as well join, okay? So it says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. Also, you guys may have people around during this time who try to blame you for their shortcomings, because the more abundant you become, I'm hearing the need to tell you, the more entitled people around you are going to become, especially if they're not reaping the same type of harvest. All of a sudden, it's going to be up to you to make sure they're successful. It's going to be up to you to make sure that their bills are paid. It's going to be up to you to make sure that they're achieving their life purposes and following their dreams, and their dreams are coming true. It's all of a sudden going to be up to you. Okay, so you just need to know right now, this is that entitlement energy, and like the victim mentality. You might have people around who, because of your abundance, they're gonna have that entitled and victim mentality. But you want to know why? Because you the man, Aries. You the woman, Aries. Whatever. Major respect, right? Okay. Well, major respect is gonna come with major responsibility. Okay. Let's just see what else we get. Gratitude. So whatever it is that's coming, you're going to either be really, really grateful, or it is your gratitude and your abundant energy or nature that has attracted and manifested this thing on in. For those of you who are really trying to usher things in and make things accelerate, you want to practice like the gratitude list or gratitude affirmation, standing in the mirror. Also, what I do, one of my things, stand there and clap for 60 seconds. And also, just every time you get the opportunity to say thank you, say thank you. Somebody compliments your hair, thank you. Make sure you say it and be mindful and be present when you say it, and be grateful really when you say it. Somebody, you know, lets you go in traffic or something, put your hand out, nod your head, thank you. Thank you. You know, every time you get a chance to say thank you, say thank you. And more abundant things to say thank you about will come driving on in. But this says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. Also, what I'm hearing the need to tell you, oh, this is major. The universe is giving you major props. Woo! Now, when the universe starts giving you major props, you know it's about to go down. Let me tell you why. Let me just show you what was just shown to me. There are complainers in this world, and then there are risk takers. And the universe is rewarding the risk takers. The ones who are uncommon, the ones who are weird and strange and decided to do something different and be different and fine. Y'all think I'm an alien? Let me go do some alien stuff. And there is like those who are going to sit in one category and the other ones. It's like the wolves from the sheep are being like divided right now, okay? And you're getting major props, okay? Wow. Let's see what else you get. Relationships, all right? So again, I'm telling you, it's multiple people who are giving you props, and a lot of these people you were either in relationships with, meaning friends, family members, exes, co-workers, okay? I even just heard your dentist. Some of y'all dentists about to give you major props, okay? But a lot of people who were in relationships, okay? So whatever type of relationship, whether it was romantic, whether it was friendship or family relationships, people who you've been in relationships with are about to give you these major props, okay? But also a lot of these relationships, and here go my ear ringing, so here comes some information. A lot of these relationships are vital to like either your success or vital to you like dropping so that you can move more or faster towards success. But listen what it says. It says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So a lot of you all will be dropping off the complainers because they weigh too much. They're the caboose. They're at the end of the train, and we don't even need that train. Without it, we'll move a lot faster. The train will move a lot faster, okay? So the people, again, I keep feeling the need to tell you, the people who have been thankful and grateful instead of blaming everything, everybody are complaining. It's like graduation time, harvest time, okay? Major respect, even from exes. I'm feeling like some of y'all have exes who thought that, we're not being mean, okay? Nobody's bigger than nobody, but kind of maybe exes who have doubted you or thought you wouldn't excel past a certain point. It's like even they got to tip their hat to you, okay? Let's see what's in the center. The Six of Cups, okay, here it is. The past, coming back, dead and center, all right? So these are people, some of these people you're going to be really excited to have their blessing. Some people you're not going to care, and I'm also hearing neutral. Some of you guys will remain neutral. You won't care, you won't not care. You'll be dead in the middle, like, I'm just going to stay focused doing on what I've been doing, okay? So we got a lot of emotional energy coming back from the past, okay? I'm hearing a lot of congratulations. I'm seeing a lot of handshakes. I'm even seeing a lot of hugs. I'm seeing hand clapping, okay? I'm hearing people say good things. Now, ooh, look at that at the bottom of the deck. Uh-oh. So the Lover's card in Tarot is the 6, and this right here is the 6 of Cups. So we're a lover from the past. So you guys maybe got a lover from the past who is definitely looking at you like they are proud. We're going to see how this goes. We got to put a little bit more cards because we do got the blame here. So it's like they're proud to see you excel, but it's just kind of like, whoa, really? So we're going to leave this Lover's card here to talk about it. Look at that. And wow. Look what's under that. And we have the Lover's card. We're going to leave that right there. But look at that. That's the 10 of Swords. So this, I guess the most major respect that you're going to get or that's coming right now is from a past lover. it's over. Like you've ended it with this person, and they're just like watching you excel, okay? Watching you go higher and higher. So we got the ex-lover from the past. Now I tried to pull this one out, and this one wants to come follow. The devil. So yeah, some type of toxic relationship that you ended from the past. This is where you're going to get the most respect. This is the person who got major respect for you. Because anytime you're dealing with a toxic individual, they purposely may have tried to hold you back. They purposely may have been a blood-sucking energy vampire. They purposely may have tried to blame you, complain around you, make you responsible for their life. Every time you had the energy to go follow your dreams, they purposely had something for you to go do to waste your time. Yeah, this is definitely an ex-lover from the past who was toxic, and it's over. They have, crazy part about it, the most gained respect, that keyword gained. They have the most gained respect for you at this time, probably because when they had the opportunity to be with you, they were the furthest or the least giving in the respect department, okay? Because they knew what they were doing. So for some of you all, you need to know that whoever this person is, they knew what they were doing. They knew they were being toxic. They knew they were creating obstacles and circumstances to block you and to stop you and to hurt you. Okay? And that's why relationships came out, because moving forward, it's going to be very important to evaluate who's here for your higher good. And we all know that this devilistic, toxic energy is not there for your highest good. Let's see what's in the deep root that Wheel of Fortune tried to pop over. Destiny time taking over. Actually, no, we got to see what this past is crossed by. The Knight of Wands. Well, there's that person. Because you know we say it all the time here. You know we be looking for those kings. We be looking for those emperors. But this is the person from the past that's trying to come back. Okay, now the devil already warned you, hey, I'm still toxic. Okay, so some of you guys could be feeling this energy. This person may have the most gained respect for you, but they haven't had the most gain of like circumstances, because it still seems that they're sitting in a lower vibrational period. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what they want to say, why they're coming back, why all of a sudden this major respect. I mean, they see your abundance, but they also know that they can't touch it right now. So we'll see. Let's see what's at the deep root of it. The King of Swords, because they can't touch it. Some of y'all have someone new coming in, like a brand new lover who has, you know, set the tone, set the bar, and this person is not going to be able to come back. This could either be your energy or it could be their energy. Now, as I was telling a few of the other signs, I get a lot of collective energy that goes across the board. And this is another one of those things where if you're a woman, your energy as it comes across can be more masculine in these situations. So for example, if you have like a job where you have to be really physical, okay, or a job where it's a male leading industry, it's a lot of men in your field, it's like you still, you can hang, you can stomp with the big dogs, you know what I'm saying, something like that. But for the others of you guys, especially if you're a male, this is how your energy is coming across to someone. And the reason why like they can't say anything is the intimidation factor, okay? Knowing that you've like maybe surpassed them. If you're a male, I'm also going to tell some of you guys this was one of your boys. Because remember I was just saying like stomping with the big dogs. Like if you're a male watching this, this is just a sidebar. This was a guy friend. It wasn't a romantic relationship. But it's somebody who you were supposed to get away from because they were a complainer. And I just heard they were a liar too. You know, they complain. And also it's kind of like they sugarcoated or made things worse than they actually were. Which is not good for manifesting. Okay? Because you've been in... prophesied something, brought something totally crazy into existence, and it didn't even have to be like that. All right. Now, the King of Swords. There's someone new. There's someone better. There's someone who's not toxic. And I want to pull. Yes, here we go. I want to talk about the King of Swords. More militant. Make logical decisions. Evaluate things before they move forward. Why is the King of Swords here? Judgment. Evaluate things before they make choices and decisions. Okay? So yeah, this is either your energy, you learn through this, how to make better choices and decisions, or this is the person that's coming in who's going to help you in that area. It says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So let's see what's going on with blame. Why do we have this in the recent past? The Six of Swords. It doesn't get any easier to read this. What's happening with the blame in the recent past? Six of Swords. You moved on. Okay? And this is another reason why someone has major respect for you. Because it's always when people lose you that they respect you more. They love you more. They miss you more. They want you more. All of those kind of things happen when you withdraw your energy. Okay, so some of you guys set major boundaries. You made better, judgment calls. You left people in the past who were complainers and whiners and victims. And looks like you're manifesting the abundance because of that. It's like I give the example all the time, but it's like when that rocket ship is going off into space, that whole ship is not going to make it. Okay? Plenty of that ship is going to fall off before it gets to space. And by the time it gets to space, it's a craft. It's no longer a spaceship. It's a spacecraft. Okay? Because not all of it can go. All right? Let's see what's going on in the headspace. These want to jump out. Ooh. Now you see that? That's that Nine of Wands. That's that victim. That's that complainer. That's that person crying. But look at here. The Ten of Pentacles. So it's like some of y'all made a choice. You decided that you would much rather move into the wealth vibe, the wealth energy, or find someone who you can build a family with. Because this guy, again, king, and when we talk about relationships, we're talking about people who are going to be long lasting. People who are going to be here and who are going to help create the empire and leave the legacy for the children's great-children, great-grandchildren, okay? And that's what we're talking about when we're talking about the abundance. This green too is also talking about the health and the heart chakra energy. So where on one hand you may have one person on the mind or in the brain, or you're on the brain of a person who is lower vibrational, this night person, a person who is the victim, the one who plays the blame game. There's also another energy around of a person who's ready to share in this abundance and to expand it, okay? So you're going to share it and expand it. Or this person, that's what one person is coming to do. That's the person who's attracted to your highest good. Let's go there. As a matter of fact, near future, what's happening? Near future, the Ten of Wands. So somebody the same person back here in this blame game may come carrying these same burdens, these same problems, okay? Major respect, again, comes with major responsibility. Some of you guys are going to be delegating responsibility to a lot of the people who are like closest to you or a part of any projects or anything that you have wealth building wise. And then a lot of you guys will have some like victims coming back to you carrying their burdens and carrying their problems. Because remember I told you earlier that when you get to a certain level of abundance, and look at that, come on now. I love how the Ten of Pentacles goes right there with that abundance. All of a sudden, it's going to be your responsibility. Okay, and I'm being sarcastic. Like, no, Aries, you got to take care of my problems. You got to fix these things for me. You got to do it because you, and you. Okay, so this is multiple people. This is not just a romantic thing. But again, this devil is still speaking because it's kind of, toxic. It's low vibrational. It's entitlement. It's ego. It's pride. It's all that kind of stuff that we're trying to steer clear from because we're trying to build empires. I do want to point out as well the 10-10-10 synchronicity. So it's like you're completing 3 different areas. You're completing with a specific lover from the past who is, and you don't even care if they do come back with a bouquet of roses. It's still not what you want, and you're not accepting it. But then here comes the end of like either burdens or more people come and bringing more burdens to you. But then this is the whole reason why. Because of the abundance. Because of the come up, because of the major respect that a lot of people are going to have for you, but are also going to be more demanding because, okay? But let's just see. And I just heard gatekeeper. For some of you all, this is actually like a new mate who's going to be your gatekeeper, who's going to help to determine who's here for your highest good and who needs to leave. Because I'm saying that it's like a family business or something too. Like you guys may start a family business and this new person is not going to want all your friends and all your people involved. So they're going to help create some very healthy boundaries that are going to be very beneficial towards the empire. All right. Let's see what the fear is. The Seven of Pentacles. So all of my time that I invested, all of my energy, all of my love, all of my attention, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to come back and rekindle this old love thing. So someone's fear is that they're going to lose out on their investments. Okay, so this could be yours or theirs. I'm feeling like from this night energy, this is lose out on my investment. Where did the investment come from? The past. All of the time that we used to spend together. This might be multiple people too. All the time we used to spend together, all the talks we used to have, all of the ideas. Some of y'all might want to be careful too. Something about all of the ideas that I gave you. Because we got 7 of Pentacles here, like somebody pouring in and investing, but it's in a fear position because it's like, what if I don't see a return on my investment? Also, I'm hearing like a withdrawal. So somebody may have had like their hand in an investment or may have started off doing something with you, but then they pulled back. And now here it is. You completed it. You made it to the 10. The whole garden is growing. And now they don't get to partake in it. In some way, somehow, that's going to be your fault. Again, your fault. Listen, we're going to get this building. We're going to open up this laundry mat. It's going down. Oh, okay, I'm gonna give y'all some money. I'm going to invest too. I'm going to be part of it. No, I'm not. So they go off and then you build the laundry mat anyway. Boom. It's popping. It's the best laundry mat ever known to man. And it's like, what you mean I lost out on my investment? Can we go back and do it again? No. Okay, well, now it's all your fault. Here come the devil. Here come you every this and that and da. Okay, let's see how you look at this time. The Princess of Swords. You know what this is? I'm feeling this like, okay, you may be evaluating, but you're not saying anything. You know how a person can do all the calculations in their head and you don't know what they're thinking? This is how this feels to this person. It's like, I don't really know what angle to come at because I don't know how you feel. I don't know what you're thinking. It's like you're not letting someone know what you think. You're more so being analytical quietly, okay? But I feel like, and I just heard chess moves. This is why a lot of y'all are getting to the position that you're getting in because you're not letting everybody know about this. All of the people who are not a part of your higher good or what you're moving towards or your abundance, it's like quiet. They don't get to see. They don't get to know. All they can do is stare. All they can do is wonder. Also, this may be you guys not posting or sharing information on social media as much as you used to. And this is leaving someone puzzled. And guess who gets to speak to their mind? You see that stairway leading straight up to their mind. So because you're not saying anything, they don't know specifically where your head is at. It's creating this vibe, this illusionary vibe, okay? Once the devil starts talking to your mind, that's it. It's like all kind of stuff that's not true, that's not going to happen, starts to take place. And I feel like that's how either you're being perceived, like you're the one creating this because you won't let me see what you're doing, you won't tell me what you're doing, or this is just how the devil is working with this person's mind. But I like to go deeper how you look at this time. So you look like the Princess of Swords. Grief. Wow. So, and I'm hearing that thing too, like, you know how you can pretend to be one way just until you get to a certain point and then you can pop out? So you may be like tricking people, or you may be looking one way, acting one way, like you're beat down, like you're defeated and all that. But then as soon as things like change or you get to a safe space, as I'm hearing it, you're going to be able to announce your stuff and let it all hang out, because then you'll be to the point of no return. Okay. So a lot of you guys may look like you may, and I'm hearing like under, but I can't catch the other part. It's like under, below your means. Okay. But not just with money. Some of y'all are acting below your happiness. It's like you can't let people own to how excited you really are. So you may act a certain way or give off a certain vibe as an illusion, or to play a game, to play a trick, to play chess. Also, this grief card is talking about the person who wants to give you this major respect during this time. They may be going through grief. It's really over. It's really over. 10 of Swords, you know, the blame game. You moved on. What do you mean I lost off on my investment? And now they're in grief. Okay, but this says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And didn't I say that earlier about if someone loses you or didn't see how much, you know, you were worth, or when they had you at that time, it's like they gave you the least respect. Yeah, well now, since you lost me, you appreciate me more, okay? They appreciate you more. They love you more, yearn for you more, miss you more, all that kind of stuff. Let us see what is happening in the hopes. Ooh, well, that's your sign. So I told you, we like kings and we like emperors. So that's your sign. You're hoping for either self-mastery, which is this Ten of Pentacles as well. So we built the empire, and now we have the legacy to pass down to the children. This is also the abundance, okay? And also I'm hearing the goat, even though this is not a goat. Some of y'all are going to be the goat at whatever it is that you do. You're going to be the goat at it. You're going to be the best at it, or at least that is what you are striving for. So some of you all may have choices and options when it comes to love, but that's because you're getting major respect. And these two people here are majorly respectable. Okay, so this again is how you look, how you come across, and why you're getting this major respect. Or you know what I was hearing the goat earlier, you may be the goat. You may already be the goat. Somebody may already look at you like you the goat or what you do. Just in case you don't know what goat is, greatest of all time. Okay, so someone looking at you like you the greatest of all time. Major respect. Let's see what's the outcome of all of this. This is the Hanged Woman. For those of you all, and it's connected with relationships and burdens and all that kind of stuff, being weighed down. For those of you all who need a break, it's kind of like you can take a break, like give yourself a break and go take a nap and clap on your way to the bed. Some of y'all need a break, okay, because you've been working, you've been grinding, and you know how seed goes into the ground, and once it comes up and it unfolds and all of that, like you've done your part, okay? You watered the plant, you put it in the perfect sunlight. Now it's up to that seed to grow. Now it's up for that flower to bloom. And as it is doing, look at this, as nature is taking its course, you can go rest. Some of y'all need a well-deserved rest after a long battle. You've battled with different people, different energies, different entities, okay? And you've been able to overcome those. And after the battle, what you think they gonna do? You think they go to the gym? No. They need a rest, you know? Now, the gym for some of y'all is good. Pilates, yoga, all that kind of stuff. But I'm simply saying, do stuff that brings you more peace, okay? Because you deserve it. Go to the spa. Go get your toes done. Go take a nap, like I was saying, because you guys deserve this. You've overcome so much. And I'm getting a spiritual warrior side. You've battled so much in the spirit that it's no wonder you're manifesting respect on this side, because you've gained so much respect from the angels, from the ancestors, from the spirit guides. They really are respecting what you're doing. And this is why you're manifesting, or will manifest the people around you who are going to say the same. So let me get one more of these Vintage Wisdom Oracle cards to wrap it up. Intuition. Yes, baby. I feel like a lot of you guys, intuition has already been heightened because you've followed the voice, or you followed the code of the matrix, or you followed your inner voice, the inner guidance, okay, of how to get here. Okay, so it is your intuition. A lot of you guys need to know it is your intuition, again, in the spirit realm and all of that, that has led you to this point. So continue to do and use the tools that strengthen that. Like I was saying earlier, for some of you all, that may be yoga, it may be the gym, it may be Pilates, it may be stretching and things of that nature, because just because this person is in a hung position doesn't mean they're not being enlightened. In fact, it is because this person is paused and stopped that they're getting more and more information, okay? So, congratulations and major respect, even if nobody else told you yet. You dig? So, that is what I give for you, Aries. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your donations, your views. I appreciate you guys so very much. And if you all need a personal reading, you can take a look in the description box to see how you should list and format your questions. Then email me, waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Now, if you're not one of my subscribers, I would love to have you as one. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you guys can also follow me on Instagram @waterstarvibes, okay? So once again, Aries, I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you all in your next video.